Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving deep into something huge, China's official blueprint for AI. And look, this isn't just some tech memo. We're talking about a plan to fundamentally rewire the entire country's economy and society with artificial intelligence, aiming to build what they call a smart economy and a smart society.
All right, so let's dig into China's big AI plan. What exactly is this AI Plus initiative? Well, first things first, let's get one thing straight. This is not about a few new apps or some fancy gadgets. No, this is a blueprint for a complete societal transformation, driven right from the very top, and it comes with a very, very clear and incredibly ambitious timeline. Okay, so check out this timeline. They've mapped this out like a three-stage rocket. Stage 1 by 2027, and that's coming up really fast. They want deep AI integration across key industries. Just 3 years later, by 2030, the plan is for AI to be a major engine for economic growth. And then, the final countdown, 2035. The vision is a fully intelligent economy and a truly smart society. It's a huge vision.
So, to make this happen, they're not just hoping for the best. They've set some really aggressive targets. Get this, by 2027, they want the penetration rate for smart devices and AI agents to be over 70%. We're talking smart everything, from your phone to your car to your home.
And then, just 3 years later, that number jumps to over 90%. That is pretty stunning. It just shows you the sheer speed and scale of what they're trying to do here. We're talking about aiming for near total adoption of AI-powered everything all across the country in less than a decade. So you might be wondering, how does a grand plan like this actually translate into the real world? Well, the document gets super specific. It lays out 6 key areas. You could almost call them battlegrounds, where this AI transformation is set to happen.
And you can see from this list, we're talking about everything. Science and technology, of course, but also industry, how we consume things, our livelihoods, jobs and education, and even governance and global cooperation. It's a blueprint for a total overhaul. So let's take science first. The goal here is pretty profound. Use AI to literally change how research gets done. The plan talks about using AI to speed up that from 0 to 1 process. The really hard part of making major breakthroughs. It's about creating a whole new way to do science. Then you've got industry. And the key idea here is that this isn't about just bolting on an AI feature to an existing company. Note, the goal is to incubate completely new AI-native businesses, companies where AI is in their DNA from day one. And what about your daily life? Well, the plan talks about promoting the intelligent Internet of everything. What does that mean? It's this vision of a totally seamless world of smart products. Your car, your phone, your smart speakers, your watch, all of them connected and constantly talking to each other to make your life, more intelligent.
And of course, this vision totally reimagines the future of work. What's interesting is how it's framed. It's not about AI replacing people. Instead, the focus is on creating new kinds of human-computer coordination. The goal is to actually explore brand new ways for people and AI to work together, side by side.
Okay, a plan this huge needs one heck of an engine to make it go. And the document is really clear on this. It doesn't just talk about the what, it gets deep into the how. The absolute foundational pillars they need to build to power this whole thing. So, what are those pillars? Well, it all boils down to 4 key components. First, you need data, and not just any data, massive, high-quality data sets. Second, you need what they call intelligent compute, basically the raw horsepower. Third, you need an open-source ecosystem so people can build and share tools. And fourth, you absolutely need talent, a whole new generation of AI experts. Now let's double-click on that term, intelligent compute. In Chinese, it's 智算, and it's a really important concept in this plan. This is not your standard computer processing power. Think of it as specialized computing, a whole system of AI chips and networks designed specifically for the massive, heavy lifting that AI models require. It's being treated as a piece of critical national infrastructure. This isn't just about what happens inside China's borders. No, this plan has a very clear global strategy. It's about positioning China on the world stage, not just as a tech powerhouse, but as a leader in how AI is governed. And this strategy really has 2 sides to it. On one side, there's this push for inclusive sharing. The idea is to treat AI as an international public good, helping other countries, especially in the global south, build up their own AI capabilities, and promoting open source technology. But on the other side, the plan is to jointly build the governance structure.
This means supporting the UN as the main place to talk about AI rules and working to align all the international norms and standards. So it's about both sharing the tech and shaping the rules of the road.
Okay, so we've looked at the massive ambition, how it's going to be applied, and the engine that's supposed to power it. So what's the big picture here? What should we take away from all this?
All right, if you boil it all down, there are three really big takeaways here. First, this is a whole-of-society plan. It's not just a tech initiative, it's a national strategy to reshape everything. Second, there's this intense focus on the foundations. Success really hinges on this massive, state-directed investment in data, compute power, and talent. And finally, this is absolutely a bid for global leadership. The plan is clear. It aims to make China both an exporter of AI technology and a central player in writing the global rules for it.
And that brings us to the big final question, doesn't it? China has laid out its detailed blueprint for an AI-powered future, a comprehensive, state-driven, long-term vision. So the real question is, how will the rest of the world respond? Because that response is going to shape all of our futures.